friends, welcome to today's video where I am going to be setting up a poetry reading tea time. Not technically poetry because we are going to be reading The Wind in the Willows, but a tea time where we're going to sit and read as part of our homeschool activity. This is actually a pretty popular and common homeschool activity. As soon as I found it, I fell in love. I knew we were going to add it to our homeschool routine. I figure once a week should be good. I picked up some goodies from Walmart. I have some tea. In our case, it's going to be iced tea because it's still pretty warm here in Southern California. But I thought I would show how I set it up. And I'm not going to film us actually participating because I don't film my children and because it might detract from the magic. Plus, I will have a complication. I will have my 9-month-old niece with us, Belle, and not her real name, by the way. But I will have her along with us, so I won't film us, but I will film the setup and show you what it looks like, and I will talk about how it went and maybe some tips and some great resources to find out how you can incorporate this into either your homeschool practice or really just a routine way to spend time with your children. That's fun, that incorporates bonding, but will also inspire in them, hopefully, the love of reading and also the love of just making their lives special. So stay tuned. Let's see how it goes. Okay, so this is the space that we're going to be working with. I've got my niece's little activity center right there, and we're going to be doing our tea time right here. I've got we are actually going to be using my tea set from Teavana, so we're going to be using real china, and I've got some cookies. We're going to make some sandwiches, so it should be a blast. Okay, now to kind of just make things a little bit more enjoyable because I do have young kids. While we do our tea and our reading, again, we're going to be reading The Wind in the Willows. I brought out some puzzles. These are all of our autumn books. We have like The Great Pumpkin. We have Room on the Broom. We have some like scholastic stuff, and there's Berenstain Bears and stuff like that. So I have that on the fireplace, but if they want to go through and look at the pictures or even read quietly to themselves, I'm totally cool with that. I have our Play-Doh bucket. And then I have the Mr. Potato Head. It looks like a toy autopsy, but either way, I have some Mr. Potato Heads, and that way they have some stuff to do to keep their little hands and minds occupied, so they're not overwhelmed by the reading. Obviously, we're not going to read the entire book. We'll probably read a chapter or two, and I'm going to be flexible and see how it works. We might have to switch out. But again, I really want them to enjoy this experience, and any way that I can help them to do that, I will. So really quickly, I went ahead and pulled out my china. Again, I got this from Teavana. This is some Disney stuff from Target. We'll be using those as our plates. And over here, I have some cake plates. I just went ahead and put some wax paper over it, and I'll be putting our goodies on here just to make one less thing to wash. Okay, so I have everything pretty much set up. My little niece is there, well padded basically. So we've just got peanut butter sandwiches. I got these chocolate chip cookies at Walmart. You can get a big pack for about $5. And then I have our tea. Again, our tea is iced because it's pretty warm here still and it's just too hot for hot tea. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. I'll share my thoughts with you guys afterwards, see how it went. Good stuff, bad stuff, all of that. So stay tuned. Also, see, I wanted to show you guys this. My house is not in perfect shape. Now, it's clean. I vacuumed. My dishes are clean. We're all good, but we got a lot of clutter going on. I am doing I'm making a lot of decorations and stuff for my son's birthday. He wanted a Chinese theme this year. So I have a bunch of stuff there. Clearly, I have a bunch of clutter on my counters. So the house isn't perfect, as you can see. But we're going to enjoy our time anyway. Because when you have young kids, when is your house ever perfect? It's not. So you just kind of have to roll with it and be flexible and not let all of the things that you have to do be a priority over spending time with your kids, because you know, they're only going to be little for so long. They're only going to be within your walls for so long. So I just wanted to give you a little dose of reality of what our house looks like right now, but still encourage you, even if your house isn't in perfect shape, even if you have dishes to wash or laundry to fold, you can still spend time with your kids and kind of prioritize them. Obviously, you know, as much as we would like to, we're not going to be able to prioritize them all the time. Number one, they should become number one a lot, but 100% of the time, it's not healthy for them and it's not healthy for you. But again, I still want to have fun and enjoy time with my children, and I encourage you to do so as well. So on to putting together our tea party. Okay, I did not get a chance to wrap up yesterday, so I wanted to check in and just give a brief description of how everything went. Everything went really great. The kids loved it. I actually ended up with two of my nieces, a 9-month-old and a 13-year-old, and they both had fun too. It was a great experience. I highly recommend it. If you are looking for kind of inspiration, I'm sure there's a lot of stuff on Pinterest, and then a really, really great resource, not only for this type of activity, but just for a homeschool guide period, is a book by Julie Bogart. It's called The Brave Learner. I will have it linked down below, and here's a picture of what it looks like. Fabulous resource. I just read it on the Libby app like 2 days ago. I plowed through that thing. Really great resource. So I highly recommend checking that out if you are looking for information on homeschooling, whether you're a newbie or you've been at it for a while. Really, really great read, lots of great information. But we had so much fun. I'm trying to be quiet because I'm outside, obviously, and everybody's asleep inside. It's smoky again, if you can see above me. That's usually blue, and it isn't now. Wildfire season really sucks in California. And just all of the western states are really suffering right now. It's kind of stinky. Anyhow, back to the subject at hand. It was a really, really great experience. I highly recommend adding this to your routine. Thank you so much for watching. Please let me know if you've ever done anything like this, if you've done like similarly veined activities. Leave it down in the comments below. I'd love to hear different ideas on how to get kids engaged in reading and learning, and really just even just bonding with you. So again, highly recommend. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye for now.